Peace, chiefs and deers, it's Bronzebird here with another video. Before I begin, like and subscribe. Thank you. So, it's been a couple of people who's been reporting on this trend, or I guess news, about how China is trying to not get involved with the westernization of their men becoming feminized, and about how they want to have their boys and young men become manly men, become real men. So I decided to make a video on this, not because I've seen everybody else doing it, but because I find it very remarkable about how even without the influence of the West, even other countries and other places around the world is starting to notice a quick trend on how they're trying to demean men instead of uplift them. In this photo that you see right here, this is a K-pop band. And later in the article that I'm going to read to you, they actually are finding ways of getting rid of any idea of femininity in men or feminized men being involved in television, in which they don't even want Chinese residents to even be watching things such as K-pop bands and all these different things. Now look at your screen. Look at your screen, y'all. Some of what you see on this screen is absolute feminized as I don't know what. This man with this dress, this shirt on, that man with the cheetah print shirt on, you know, the jeans, this, that, and the third. I mean, goddamn, you and I both understand it. This is K-pop. But I wanted to give this to your attention today because I think a lot of people is just, maybe certain people touched on it and want to know why that China would do some type of plan like this and this, that, and the third. I would conclude, in my opinion, is because they're still becoming more of a better economical powerhouse. And when it comes to an upcoming war, more than likely, they don't want their men being influenced into not fighting in war. And also about the birth rates that's out there, because they wanted to increase the birth rates out there because the older generation is dying out. So you have the millennials and Gen Z coming up. So they figured, hey, look, listen, if we're going to try to promote the idea of reproduction, we also have to get our men in line in order to keep up the reproduction so that we could still be a fast-growing nation, in which they are, because they already are taking over certain countries with infrastructures, loans, and all these different things out there. So it's like they're going to become the new powerhouse when it comes to economics in this world, if they haven't already. There's still people believe it's the U.S., but even I feel like the U.S. is losing in power. So let's just read this article together so I can show you exactly what's going on here. So shout outs to USA Today. This one says, and shout outs to Joe McDonald. So China banned sissy men from TV to encourage more masculinity in young men. The Associated Press. Beijing. China's government banned effeminate men on TV and told broadcasters Thursday to promote revolutionary culture, broadening a campaign to tighten control over business and society and enforce official morality. President Xi Jinping has called for a national rejuvenation with tighter Communist Party control of business, education, culture, and religion. Companies and the public are under increasing pressure to align with its vision for a more powerful China and a healthier society. This tells you the fact of the matter, they're just trying to get their men in order, especially when it comes to fighting and possible wars that's going to come up, just like I said before. They don't need nobody that's going to be a flip-flopper sitting up there saying, oh, I don't want to be involved in the war and I don't want to be like this because my gender is more important and there's an infinite number of gender. The thing about China is they're not playing that shit. You understand? Here in the US, they letting y'all do whatever y'all want, and in the UK, letting them do whatever they want. You understand? The party has reduced children's access to online games and is trying to discourage what it sees as unhealthy attentions to celebrities. Online games also including, because they have a strict policy out there in China. They also could be banning games like Grand Theft Auto and all these different things, so they don't put the idea of violence at such a young age into a child's mind. something that America chooses not to do and abide by, but that's here nor there. Broadcasters must resolutely put an end to sissy men and other abnormal aesthetics, the TV regulator said, using an insulting slang term for effeminate men, Nyang Pao, or literally girly guns. So what you see on your screen right there is President Xi, right here, and the Communist Party and all this other stuff, and they right here. This is a talk show that they, I guess, are deeming as a man being effeminate. And I mean, you can kind of tell the dude is effeminate. There's no way that you can't. It just seems all the way effeminate. So that reflects official concerns that Chinese pop stars influenced by the sleek, girlish look of some South Korean and Japanese singers and actors, mainly he's probably talking about K-pop, are failing to encourage China's young men to be masculine enough. Broadcasters should avoid promoting vulgar internet celebrities and admiration of wealth and celebrity, the regulator said. Instead, programs should vigorously promote excellent Chinese, traditional culture, revolutionary culture, and advanced socialist culture. I already have a feeling what that's about, though. Xi's government also is tightening control over Chinese internet industries, which they're going to give strict policies to internet providers, so if they're allowing viewers to know what they can view and what they cannot view, stuff like that. It has launched anti-monopoly, data security, other enforcement actions at companies including games and social media provider, Tencent Holding, and e-commerce giant Alibaba Group that the ruling party worries are too big and independent. Rules that took effect Wednesday limit anyone under 18 to 3 hours per week of online games and prohibit play on school days, which means they have a stricter control on the big brother who's watching you. You understand? Game developers already were required to submit new titles for government approval before they could be released. Officials have called on them to add nationalistic themes. The party also is tightening control over celebrities. Broadcasters should avoid performers who violate public order or have lost morality, the regulator said. Programs about the children of celebrities are also banned. That's probably because they're finding out a lot of these celebrity children having their boys going out in dresses and sitting up there calling them female by the time they're 12 or 13 years old. So I'm pretty sure China know what's up, just like everybody does, but they ain't gonna block your speech out there. So Westernized countries, yeah, you're not gonna be able to speak on the gender roles and all this other stuff, which a lot of people already know of, but in China, they just don't play that. So any sissiness or all this other stuff, they're ready to chop your head off, man. I'm not sure they actually really do it, but I'm speaking figuratively. On Saturday, microblog platform Weibo Corp suspend thousands of accounts for fan clubs and entertainment news. A popular actress, Zhao Wei, has disappeared from streaming platforms without explanation. Her name has been removed from credits of movies and TV programs. God damn. Thursday's order told broadcasters to limit pay for performers and to avoid contract terms that might help them evade taxes. Another actress, Zhang Shuang, was fined 299 million yuan, $46 million last week on tax evasion charges and a warning to celebrities to be positive role models. And that's about it. But I mean, you would wish in America they take the same type of rhetoric, but you know how America is. America is not about that. They're about the right is wrong, wrong is right narrative, and switching the gender roles, in which China is still becoming a better economic powerhouse. They need their men to be strong, so when in case it comes to war, they're able to fight out there and not to be distracted by anything else. They're training their men like that. So that's just the obvious name of the game. I just figured I'd do an article or do a short video on this, and let me know what your perspectives is in the comment section. Like the video. Peace.